What is good, y'all? It's your girl Monét X Change. I'm giving you black Irish fish, realness, blackfish, and you're watching the Exchange Ray. Now, listen, we are still doing our quarantine at home edition. I'm babysitting. This is Lucinda. She looks kind of like me. This is a knockoff on my outfit. I put her in that outfit today because I thought it was so cute. But yeah, and we're doing the Exchange Rate from home. We're still quarantinified. And we have a great show today. We have Taraji P Henson is going to be. I'm talking to her today. I'm also talking to Nicky Doll, who is the most recently eliminated contestant from RuPaul's Drag Race. And yeah, that's going to be a good time. I have to say, quarantine is feeling a little stressful for me right now. I've been going crazy. I bought a guitar. I ordered a couch on joybird.com, and then they refused to bring the couch because they didn't know if my home was like uncoronaed. And I was like, well, bitch, I ordered my couch. So they were downstairs and they refused to come up, and then they took it back, and now I don't know where my couch is. I still haven't gotten a refund. So Joybird, if y'all happen to be watching this, I will give me my money back. But that's neither here or there. It's a brand new week, brand new hot topics, and I'm ready to dive right in, shall we? Oh, yes, honey. All right, here we go. So missing Rihanna. Listen, I had no idea that Rihanna dropped an album out of the clear blue sky, which I want to say people are trying to take a page from Beyonce's book. Do you remember I think it was a Beyonce album. Was it Lemonade? No, it was Beyonce. Beyonce a few years ago, she dropped her Beyonce album like just this. No one knew it was coming. It just popped. So I think Rihanna did the same thing. I was on the phone playing games with Detox, Vicky Fox, and some other queens, and I had no idea. And lo and behold, I was upset. First of all, Rihanna has been teasing us for an album for the past God knows how many years. Anti came out 4 years ago, and first of all, we have to look at this beautiful picture of our goddess. Look at her. I love her so much. So Anti was 4 years ago, and this new song, bitch, she maybe has. It's not even a sentence. It's a fucking conjunction. Okay, it's literally like 3 words. I'm like, Rihanna, you gonna do us like that? She dropped the album artwork, and on her Instagram, if you like were just on her Instagram, it looks like it was like an album. She was like album live, but it's not an album. It's a single, believe it. And the artist is Party Next Door, which ain't nobody hate no Party Next Door. Have you heard of Party Next Door? I ain't never heard of her. And yeah, so they dropped it together. It was all over the Shade Room. It was on Spotify, this, that, and the other. And Party Next Door is one of the co-writers who did work with Rihanna and Drake. And yeah, fans obviously are really excited because people love Rihanna. Maybe these are some tea leaves about an album that may be coming during coronavirus. I mean, but who's going to the studio in Corona, girl? The studio, well, she probably got enough money. She can do a studio in her house on like a vacant island or some bullshit. But ain't nobody trying to be up in the studio trying to get Corona. So we may not get an album. This may be just all of the Rihanna Navy, myself included, wishful thinking is going to happen. But yeah, Rihanna dropped the track. We would play it, but last thing I need to do is get sued by Rihanna for playing her song. Oh, this is a picture of Party Next Door. He's kind of cute. I mean, he looks like he don't wash properly. No, the hair is good. The hair is good, and the teeth are good. But everybody got fake teeth now. These are real. Everybody got fake teeth, so he might have some fucked up teeth under that. What you got fucked up teeth anyway. But that's all that. The song is good, super short, super cute, and support Rihanna. Moving on. Now, we all know Corona is devastating. It is the craziest pandemic, epidemic, whatever you want to call it, going on. And this nurse, her name is Melissa Scott, posted a video and it went viral on the Shade Room. Okay, she's in her late 30s, and she was assigned to a floor that has that has lots of coronavirus patients. Now, I know what y'all saying. Oh, she's a nurse; she should be fine. The problem was she expressed to her supervisor, her manager, she's like, "Listen, I don't have anyone to take care of my kids. I don't have money to be getting healthcare. So I'm already here. I'm already doing the work, trying to like be here at work, but I cannot work on a coronavirus floor." And they're like, "No, Miss, what? Yeah, yeah." And they were like, "No, Miss Thing, you went to the coronavirus floor." And she was like, "Absolutely not, I can't go." So she went on Instagram Live and she quit on her page. Let's listen to the video.
I'm upset. I just quit my job. I clocked in, found out that I'm being sent to a corona floor. And they know that I have kids at home who I can't send away for.
Oh my gosh, she's crying.
Stay away from me. My manager sent me to a floor that is being tested for corona. She knows my health history.
Oh, she has health history.
I quit. I care about the patients, but my family and my life, they matter. They come first.
Right. Also, the accent is so. She said the manager's name. She was like, when they blocked it out, she was like, "This is for Rachel, you big white bitch." It's very that. That was the BB stated. That is a very viral song. This is for Rachel on TikTok. Listen to it. It's so funny. But it's giving me very that vibe. But yeah. So what do y'all think? Are y'all saying like, hey, you decided to work at the hospital, you have to do what your manager tells you? Or do you think that her manager should have listened to her and say, hey, I can afford to get my kids sick. I don't have health care. Like, I can't do this. Like, respect my wishes. I mean, it's crazy. And New York City now, New York City is like, which honestly, you know what? Leave that job. New York City is now flying in registered nurses and other people in healthcare. Well, other nurses. You don't have to be an RN. It could be, there are like 3 different tiers. And you can come to New York, and New York will fly you here. They will house you, and they're paying $113 an hour for nurses. I don't know if you watch this, Melissa, but Melissa, come to New York City. They need nurses, and they're paying $113, honey. You can bring your kids here, but you probably have to work with Corona, which is a deal breaker for you. So, Melissa, think about it. $113. $113 times 4. Let me do the math. Hey, Siri. What is 113 times 40?
113 times 40 is 4,520.
Okay, hey Siri. I said, hey Siri.
I'm here.
Are you? What is $4,500 times 4?
The answer is 18,000 euros.
Girl, Melissa, you're gonna make $18,000 in the month of April, because y'all know they extended for 30 more days. Melissa, come to New York City. I mean, I'm not watching your kids, but we can find someone to watch your kids in New York City. You come on, make these coins, mama. All right, fuck Rachel. You gonna come to New York City and make some coins. Anyway, Melissa, if you hear this, shout out to you. Don't let your work fuck up your life at home with your kids, and I love you. Wow. Last story I want to talk about really quick is the Brat. Okay, now if y'all know, the Brat is a fierce rapper from the 90s, early 2000s. She works at Dish Nation now with Ricky Smiley and Portia Williams and all that stuff. She just like openly like came out about her girlfriend and her partner. Now, I don't mean to sound shady or whatever, but I mean, every black person knew that the Brat was gay. I mean, come on. We knew she was a lesbian, but she never was really open. Like I'm not gonna say no names because hopefully they'll be guests on the show sometime. But some other female iconic black women who we know are gay, the Brat was definitely one of them. And she stunned us all on the internet because her girlfriend gave her a fucking Bugatti or Maserati or a Honda. I don't know what it was. It was a very nice car. Her girlfriend surprised her, and the Brat like put it out on the internet. This is the Brat, in case y'all don't know, for all of the white tees out there and the black people that don't got no education, no culture. This is the Brat. I mean, mama. I mean, you mean your wardrobe don't define you, but I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. And her girlfriend. This is a video of her girlfriend surprising her with the car.
Is it working now? What is that? No fucking no. Oh my god.
First of all, look at her ass. Oh my. Anyway, her girlfriend surprised her with a car. This is it. This is what is it? Oh, it's a Bentley. I mean, people just got fucking money. This is what the Brat said. Never have I ever. Needless to say, I've always been a kind and private person until I met my heart's match. Thank you, baby, the real BB Judy, for far more than this incredible birthday gift. I have never experienced this feeling. It's so overwhelming that often I find myself in a daze, hoping to never get pinched to see if it's real, so I can live in this dream forever. So I mean, that's what love could do to you. I don't know those feelings because here I am, me and Charlene. We're just here, and it's just us. So congratulations to the Brat and her beautiful partner. And I'm happy that she's out the closet because what that is gonna do is help inspire some other queer person maybe in the closet who's afraid to show their love, maybe empower them a little bit. So thank you to Brat for coming out. And come on, Mike, want to talk about it. She's also Lisa Ray's sister. Y'all know Lisa Ray Diamond for the Players Club. That's her sister. That's like her blood sister. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, that's all the stories for today. We had to go because Taraji is calling and I need to get her on the phone right now because I don't want her to cancel because it's Taraji Mama Cookie. So thank you for listening to the stories and we'll see you in the next segment. Ladies and gentlemen, today via the interwebs, we have the stunning, the amazing, the iconic, the gorgeous, the legendary Taraji P. Henson in the house.
Thank you. Thank you for that introduction.
Okay, now, first of all, so now this hair, I'm sure this is treated with your beautiful hair products as it looks gorgeous and healthy and rich and thick.
Yes, thank you.
I love
all the things I've been going for.
So now coronavirus is up in these streets and it is forcing everyone to kind of reassess, reevaluate, and just push forward and be creative. How are you coping? How are you handling? How is Corona treating you, girl?
It's driving me mad, but I'm trying to every day find the positive in it. You know, we can always say we hate the situation we're in, but everything happens for a reason. And like you said, I think it's a big reset button.
Yeah.
And a time for us to just reflect and build relationships, make them stronger, and spend time with yourself.
Right? Honestly, it's so much time with myself. I'm like, I guess I don't like myself that much, huh? It's a lot of self-time. It's so crazy. So I want to take it back a little bit. Now, I'm sure you talk about this so much in your life, but Baby Boy, honestly, is a movie that changed my life. It made me fall in love with you, your character, your acting, everything. Were you ever scared that you will be pigeonholed in that type of character for the rest of your career?
I knew they would try to pigeonhole me, but I'm a trained character actress, so I just knew to dodge those roles when they came my way. That's all.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, in my team, we had a plan to not, I was like, anything that comes in that looks remotely like Yvette, pass on it right away.
Wow, really? See, I would be scared. I'm like, girl, I'm going to take this check and the next one will pass. Okay, this one, okay, let me just do one more and pass.
No, I was very strategic because after Baby Boy, it wasn't the big splash everybody thought it was going to be in my career because of John Singleton, may he rest in peace, his track record of what he was able to do with celebrities from like Baby Boy, Boys in the Hood. They all blew up after that, right? And so they were following that same model, and they were like, you're going to blow up after this. And something inside was like, I don't know. I think it's going to be the guy that makes it. I don't know. Doesn't seem like this is my moment. And sure enough, it didn't blow. And so I was smart enough to get on a television show series at the time called The Division on Lifetime. And I played a rookie cop from San Francisco raised by lesbian moms. So I was like, that is far from Yvette. Even though it wasn't live mainstream, but it was a chance to show the industry that I was more than just Baby Boy and Yvette.
I love that. And then I mean, from Baby Boy to Empire, which we're saying bye to Empire. I know it's bittersweet.
Yeah, totally. But every good thing must come to an end, and
It
I'm ready
does.
for what's next.
I'm not gonna say what I had heard, but possibly a spinoff. I mean, the world would die for a Cookie spinoff.
From your mouth to God's ears, let's see. Right now, it's hearsay.
I mean, well, on Drag Race, we did like a whole, well, not my season before mine, they did a whole challenge inspired by Cookie and Empire. Like, y'all are so far reaching, even inside the queer community. And I think that's what people love about Empire is that no matter what, you don't necessarily have to be a queer person, not black, whatever. People just love the characters in Empire because y'all are so larger than life.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and I
Yes.
love it. Are you a Drag Race fan, Taraji?
I am, but you know what? I have to catch up. I'm glad you said something because I saw a preview the other day, and I was like, I have a lot of catching up to do. And I've been
Yes.
trying to get on that show and be a judge. It's just
No,
RuPaul.
are you kidding? They would
No,
probably die to have you.
my schedule. I've been trying to get on
Okay.
that show for like 5 seasons. We've been playing telephone
You're a
tag.
very busy lady.
Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna visit my queens on RuPaul. I have to. I love that show. I love the stories. So
Yeah.
endearing when people share and so invulnerable. It just helps other people, other young kids that
Yeah.
might be going through the same thing. I just think it's incredible what he's doing and what he's done.
Yeah, 100%. And then now we have Coffee and Kareem. Now I have a question. Have you ever dated a white man before? Are you
I have not.
Really?
I kissed him.
Well, in Coffee and Kareem, your character is dating this dude, and then pandemonium ensues. Please let us know about Coffee and Kareem.
Oh God, it was first of all, I got my team sent me the breakdown and it said action comedy, Ed Helms, starring Ed Helms, Netflix. I said I'll do it. I didn't even read the script.
Really?
Then I was like, let me read the script. And then I read the script and I was like, oh, thank God it's good. But I've been dying to do comedy, and I thought this was really interesting because it's an action comedy.
Yeah.
I mean, you just never see my character coming. You just think she's just going to be the mom at home waiting for the son and the boyfriend, and then she jumps into the action, and I just love that. It was so much fun filming it. I love working with Ed Helms. I hope they make this a franchise. I hope there's a part 2.
A part 2.
Because I think when people see this, they're going to want a part 2. You know, everybody wants a part 2 when they can't get enough of the first one.
Well, hello. Well, also
sequel.
because, and also your son in the movie, he is so rambunctious. I mean, you seem like you're a really strict mom. How would you handle a son like that in real life?
Well, a son like that in real life wouldn't have any teeth. I mean, not talking like that around me, you know. But
right?
kids, these kids nowadays, they come out with iPhones in their hands.
Oh, down.
So they are far more advanced than we were. I was certainly, and it seems like society's a bit more lenient. They have to take in so much information at such a young age, at such a rapid pace. Do you blame them? I mean,
yeah.
It's just important that you have parents around you to kind of explain and guide you through all the madness. And I think, you know, Terrence is he has those parents. You know, even though he was speaking like that in the movie, that's a character, but he is very respectful. He called me Miss Taraji.
Oh, I love that.
He his mom is there. His parents are there guiding
on
him.
set. I love that. Love that. But because also if you like you working with Ed Helms, this is not the first thing y'all done together, right?
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever met him or worked with
dope.
him. Yeah, I feel like I know him from The Office.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. In my mind, I thought there was in some reality where you guys had done something together, but I guess I'm just bugging.
Yeah, no, I know. I hope we do something else.
And then I also want to talk about your amazing self-interview. Can I tell you, I watched that thing and I was sitting there in front of my computer just like, Taraji is speaking to my soul. You were just so open and so honest and so transparent about anxiety and depression and all these things that a lot of people, especially Black folk, we don't really talk about a lot. So to see someone like you who is beloved by the world and talking about those things so openly, it was honestly life-changing. Please talk to these people about self-care. It's so important. So important.
Now is more important than ever because you get to feel what it feels like to be on house arrest. You know what I mean? Like we're all on house arrest.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's hard. I'm telling you, it's tough. I know I'm so strong in person and everything, and that's usually someone who suffers from mental situations. They know how to put on a bright face.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I have my moments. I have my days where I feel like I'm gonna crack.
Yeah.
And I have my days when I got it all together. And this moment right here is where you really need to take care of yourself. Mental health is so important right now. And, you know, there are hotlines, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sure this is going to cause the suicidal rate to spike.
I know. People just by yourself with your own thoughts, and then but not knowing the tools or having the tools to tackle that.
You gotta have the tools, you know.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my some of the people on my staff at the foundation got sick.
Oh no.
So we're working on to devise a plan, since we have this extra 30 days of lockdown now.
Yeah.
To reach out and help in some way.
So when did you feel like it was your duty to kind of speak out about this and become such a mental health advocate?
When I felt like I was like, I can't be the only one feeling like this, you know.
Yeah.
And why isn't anyone talking? And maybe God gave me the mic for a reason. You know what I mean? Maybe all of what I've been doing led up to this, you know, who knows? But I felt like it was very important, as a very important part of my legacy, a part of what I do as an artist. If I can't speak about it, how am I going to help?
Yeah. Yeah.
People look up to me, you know what I mean? So if I'm just being cute in front of the camera, that's not helping anybody.
Yeah. And you said one quote I want to say to you, because it really changed rewired my thinking. You said, "Be strong. How dare you put that pressure on me?" It's meaning like when we tell women to be strong, oh, you're a strong person, this and that and the other, and then you're like taking that on you. It's like, how dare you ask me to be strong for my, like, let me figure that for myself. You don't need to tell me to be strong. And I was like,
and
yes,
no human can be strong all the time. No human can be strong all the time. We have weaknesses. We want to fall to our knees and give up. I don't care who you are. You have those moments, and you should allow yourself to have those moments.
Yeah.
You know, but it pisses me off, especially when, you know, we see women, especially Black women, their sons being taken from them in the most traumatic way. And they got to rise up and be strong and forgive everybody. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's just not fair. And don't put that on me. Yeah.
Now I want to switch gears a little bit. Now we have the Critics' Choice, the Golden Globe, the Emmy. When is the Tony coming? Because what I be mad at, Taraji, is that I know you got this crazy ass voice. We have not seen you in like a musical yet. Like, what's the tea? When is it happening?
You know, the thing about theater is that it's not going anywhere. Well, you know what? I don't know. With this, I think this is going to change
a lot of things. Yeah,
a lot of things. I don't know, but I love theater, and I will definitely get to Broadway. But you need time.
Yeah, I know.
You need time, and I don't have that right now. But you know, Broadway is going to be there prayerfully. We'll all be able to congregate again together.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely, theater is in my future. Absolutely.
Because, you know, I remember when you did SNL a few years ago and you did that sketch where y'all did like the 60s girl group, and I was like, this is the first time I knew you could sing, and I was like, wait, she's not doing like a voiceover. That is like you singing, and it was such a small singing role, but it was so good.
Yeah, like, I took musical theater in college. I just didn't take it seriously because, you know, I had a kid, and I was like, the music industry ain't it. I'm gonna end up in jail for killing somebody for stealing my money. And, you know, they don't have unions. They don't have contracts. The contracts are sketchy. You know, I just felt like I had a better shot acting. And I think I'm a stronger actress than I am a singer, but singing is something I can do.
No. Okay, y'all, do not listen to Taraji.
I am. You have to know your lane. No, you have to know your lane. I know I'm a better actress than I am a singer, and that is word. I'm not saying that I can't. I can hold a tune, but I know where my strength lies, and it's in acting.
like when Dreamgirls, because it was on the West End, and I know it's going to come to Broadway in the next 2 or 3 years. I mean, Dina, Laurel, like that's what I'm praying for.
Okay, we'll see. We will see.
Oh my God, Taraji, thank you so much for talking to me. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to do this with me here on Build. Y'all have to go and watch Coffee and Cream. You know, because I'm doing interviews for Bill. I got me a little sneak peek, and I done seen it's so fucking good. It's so funny. So be sure to check it out. And Taraji, thank you so much. When we are back in the studio and you come to New York, can you please come stop by? Because we normally play games and do a whole shebang, but we're just kind of trying to make do with what we can do right
Absolutely, I will stop by. Can I just say something? Can I toot your horn for a minute?
now. Oh my God, please.
I'm just proud of you. I'm
Thank
just
you.
really, really, really proud of you. Just keep shining, keep doing what you do. And I don't think a lot of people realize what you do as an interviewer and a journalist. It's not easy. And to talk to people, like I take my tone off of you. And if you indulge me and we have a great conversation, you'll have a better interview. And everybody don't have that talent. So I just want to say God bless you and just keep shining. Just keep
Thank you, Taraji. You too. And tell your son I said hey.
I will.
Thank you so much, Taraji. You're a goddess. Thank you so much.
Take care.
All right, you too, my dear.
Bye-bye.
Oh, girl. Ooh la la, girl. We have the French diva, the gorgeous, the amazing Nicky Doll in the house. What's up, bitch?
Hi, my love. Well, first of all, I love that color on you. That wig is so beautiful.
Thank you. I'm giving like a little throwback to like Tyra Banks' Top Model. You know what I mean? When she had that that red orange color.
We're all rooting for you.
Yes, exactly. Nikki, how are you making out with all this Corona quarantine bullshit in this beautiful apartment you have?
Thank you. Well, I feel really like Rapunzel in my tower in Union Square. So it's like I just look at the window and I look at empty roads and I just feel like shit. Welcome to New York.
I mean, please just braid like your long human hair moment and just like put it out the window.
I just attach all my lace and I just throw it and I wait for someone to pick it up, but no one is interested.
Oh, I have to say, with all this stuff going on, I feel especially bad for you season 12 girls, because you girls are not getting the chance to tour, to travel, to make your coin after spending so much, because you clearly spent a lot of money on the show. You look incredible. How is that working? How is that? I can't imagine. I would fucking be pissed.
I think the rigor is so big that we're all numb about it, because it's so big and it's so worldwide that we just accept our fate. We're hoping that everything is gonna be over very soon and we'll be able to be on the road and meet everyone. But it's not easy. I mean, having your ass kicked out of the show when you're in quarantine in your apartment on your sofa, bitch.
No!
That was not my fantasy. I was already at Roscoe's crying in front of the crowd, completely screaming, robbed. No, girl, nobody was screaming robbed. But myself.
Okay, now talk to us. So you are from Paris and then you came to New York how long ago?
I moved to New York 2 years ago.
2 years?
But I've been in the US for about 4 years. And I lived in San Francisco before.
Oh, San Francisco. Oh, girl, no!
Okay, I have to say, because last time I said that I was at Roscoe's and I said, I was in San Francisco, don't ask me why. And I had everyone from San Francisco being like, well, thank you. Thank you. I love San Francisco, but as a makeup artist and a drag queen, it was not the best place artistically to thrive. But I loved it.
Crazy expensive. San Francisco, people don't realize San Francisco is like more expensive than New York. It's like crazy.
It's insane. It's insane.
Yeah.
But I loved it. It was great. People were really nice. The weather is much better than New York.
Yeah. Oh, way better than New York. It's like the perfect weather all year round.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I have to say, you definitely represented yourself really well. You came off very. What I'm mad about is that people didn't like. You are obviously like a funny queen, but you just kept on branding yourself as like a fashion queen. I'm like, no, you're like really funny in the confessionals and shit. Why did you feel the need to brand yourself as a fashion queen first?
I think that coming up into the competition as someone that moved to the US very recently, I knew that I will be able to share a story through my fashion, because this is really what excites me. I didn't know I was that funny until I watched the show. So I came there, I was like, I'm going to be fashion, I'm just going to be myself, and we'll see where it goes. And then everybody's like, you're not just a fashion queen, bitch, you're funny.
Yeah, you are.
So now I'm just redoing my whole press kits. I'm booking some stand-up comedy thing.
All right, girl. She's the French comedian queen.
I'm coming for your gig, girl.
But I'm not actually funny. I'm like accidentally funny. But anyway, and then but you also done some really major things. Like you've done stuff with French Vogue already, bitch. French Vogue, that's major. How did that happen? Did they reach out to you? Reach out to them? What's the tea?
So as soon as the cast was revealed, the day after, I woke up and opened my emails, and Vogue Paris was there, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Yeah, I think the thing that I wanted the most doing the show was to really start the conversation in my country, because drag in France is very obscure still. And
Really?
I mean, everybody loves it, but it's not. You can't go to every gay bar and see a drag queen and
See a
do.
drag queen, huh?
That's not how it works. And so, being the first drag queen in a show that is so hot topic right now was a great way for them to be like, oh, we finally have a good reason to bring back the subject on the table.
On drag.
And the good reason was me.
Well, you know, back in the day when like Drag Race was like first taking off, I remember one of my favorite queens in the world. She was like really popular on Instagram. I haven't seen her around a lot. Mika Holly White. Do you know her?
She's one of my closest friends.
Oh, girl, I was like obsessed with Mika Holly White. I used to like stalk her on Instagram. Think she's so beautiful. She's so gorgeous, and we need to get her on season 13, girl.
I know. I told her to move her ass here and have a green card, but she's lazy.
Oh, fucking bitch. Well, Mika, now you see, Nikki done made it happen, honey. Also, and I want to say, from the time you came out in the fucking, and I know the reference you were doing. Your fucking your fucking reveal look with the blue hair and the Final Fantasy. It was a Final Fantasy inspo, right?
It was Final Fantasy X-2, and the character was Pain.
Pain.
It was that like
I played 10. I didn't like 10 too.
10-2 is really gay. It's all about the fashion and stuff like this. I didn't really care about 10-2, but I was obsessed with Pain. Because she was giving you like punk dyke, and I was obsessed with it. I live for it. So I had to pay her homage.
Now going back to the challenge, because you were, if you no, this is a spoiler alert. If you ain't seen the episode by now, that's your fucking problem. You should fucking watch it. Nikki was recently living on Drag Race, but again, I think that you did a good job. Do you have any regrets from this season? Well, especially your past episode.
I think that my biggest regret was to see the judges as gods coming down to earth when really they're just human, and I should have not been so overwhelmed by being on that stage. You know, I think that, like I said, I know that people are like, your English is great, but in your mind, when you're not from here, you beat yourself up all the time. Mostly when you're being compared for the first time in drag, because you know, like when we work at the club, and you don't really compare yourself to other girls. This time you're being compared nonstop to other girls, and they have layers with the way they speak that I don't always have. And so when I went there, well, first of all, I couldn't understand shit when they were talking because they're not mic'd.
I know people don't know that they're so low you can barely hear them sometimes.
And I was on the other side, and I was the only French bitch, and I was like, "What is she saying?" So when they were like, "You're safe," I was like. But yeah, I think just putting way too much pressure on myself. I should have just like been more in the moment. And I know every season you listen to the interviews of the previous girls, and that's what they say. But somehow it doesn't connect. It's until you do it.
It really doesn't. Yeah, I mean, people don't understand it, and like it's easy for fans to watch it and be like, "Girl, really? Why'd you?" But like when you are there, they don't understand. A, you're fucking sleep deprived. A, you fucking miss your family, miss your boyfriend, and miss your fucking cat, whatever it is. Like you go straight from the studio back to your hotel, so locked up in your room. Then you go it is the craziest shit that you go through. So you're just not in always the best mental space. But I do think that you were really funny, and I think that you definitely showed more than just being like the fashion girl. You have like way. Your drag is so much deeper than that. Yeah,
and I think that what I needed was this stamp of approval by people, the viewers and fellow queens, for me to finally see it, and now I realize that I don't have to only like put myself in this box because I can thrive in so many others.
Yeah, so many other things. Well, what is next for Nikki? Like, what after this shit is all said and done? Like, what do you think your stamp on Drag Race will be? Like, you know, you like look at people like Bianca. Like, we see what Bianca's stamp is. Bob, Trixie, whatever. Like, what do you think your stamp on drag is gonna be? I mean, French Vogue is already pretty fucking major, but I'm just saying.
I see my drag really going for. I still want to perform. I don't want to be just the fashion queen that goes to every front row of Fashion Week. I want to do that.
Girl, right? I'm like.
I want to go. I want to be dressed with designers. I want to still be able to influence and inspire people through my conception of fashion. But I still want to go on the road. I want to take everyone's money. I want to sell merch. I want to, if you pay me, I'll come up with a project. That's the thing. I'm a business person, but I want to do more stuff. Everybody has been loving my rap, so I'm like, maybe some music in the future. We don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Well, I heard that they're casting for Boss Baby 2, so maybe we can get you in the room for that.
Maybe. Yeah, I'll be into it.
Well, wouldn't that be the gag? Nicky Doll stars in Boss Baby 2, and you have fully brought the baby back, and now you're cashing in your $1 million check, and you're like, yeah, bitches, I told y'all. I'm fucking
okay.
Nicky, thank you so much for chatting with me. And listen, I think that you're gonna do some really fun stuff. You're a funny bitch. I live.
I'm excited. Well, thank you for having me.
Of course, my dear.
I hope I'll be able to come on the real stage.
Yes. Oh my God. When it's all said and done, please come to the studio. Now I don't extend that to everybody, but you are well, I only had y'all yet, but I spoke to other girls. Anyway, I really like you. You guys both came across really well. It is hard, again, after 12 seasons deep, it's hard to make a name for yourself in such a short period of time, and Rock definitely did that. So you are please invited to come to the studio. We'll have fun and we'll do some shit on stage.
I can't wait to drink with you. All right.
Yes, girl. Thank you so much, hon.
Bye.
Enjoy your day.
Stay safe. Bye.
Oh, thank you guys all for watching the exchange rate today. Today's conversation was so fun. Taraji, I love you. Nicky, I love you. Taraji, I was Taraji fan so much. And Nicky Doll. Thank you for watching, and remember to always keep your currency in check. From me and Lucinda. Thank you.